Greetings to everyone, world over, all our brothers and sisters across the globe. Wherever you are, we extend you a hearty welcome. It's indeed a great pleasure. Every Sunday we meet, and that is India Tourism. This week, what all has happened in the industry, which are the important events which has just taken place, and the events which are in the queue and they're just going to take place. We just try and bring the permutation combination of entire galaxy of tourism, hospitality, aviation within India and abroad, what all is happening. Today, we have got a few important slides to share with all of you so that we get the glimpses and we get to know the idea what exactly is happening in the industry and how the things are moving. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just a couple of days back from 3rd to 8th in Tawang, that's in Arunachal Pradesh, there was Adventure Tour Operators Association annual convention, which took place at Tawang. And being a soldier, I've been moving in that particular area and arena quite a bit. And it's beautiful when you start from Guwahati and you come towards Bomdila, Bomdila to Dirang, Dirang to Sela Pass to Tawang. And what a beautiful festival which takes place over there every year, which is Tawang Festival. Buddhist monasteries, and everybody has a confluence over there. A lot of celebrations, jubilations, and greetings, and meeting and eating, all that together, which takes place. And this year, additional colors being added up with the Adventure Tour Operators Association. And of course, we just got the newly elected officials of the body called Faith, which is the confluence of about 10 different bodies of tourism and hospitality together. And in the platter next week, coming up on December 18th, is the BOT Knowledge Conclave. And we have got a distinguished guest also. She would talk to you in a little while. She'll give you all the glimpses. She'll give you all the details, what is happening over there. And we will just take on the journey. So here is, you can see Tawang, and you can see how the Arunachal Pradesh government has hosted Adventure Annual Convention at Tawang from 3rd to 8th of December. And here is the Faith elects new office bearers, and that is Mr. Puneet Chetwal being re-elected as the chairman. He has got his office bearers. He has got two vice chairmen, Mr. Ajit Bajaj and Mr. Ajay Prakash. Both are legend of our industry from the Adventure and Travel Agents Federation of India. Rajiv Mehra, everybody knows from IATO, Indian Association of Tour Operator. He takes over as a General Secretary. And of course, Kanwarjit Singh Sahni, people with love call him Bobby Sahni, taking over as Treasurer. So we wish all the best to the Faith. And then let's talk about Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji would be coming, Union Minister for Tourism and Culture, Government of India, Wednesday, 18th, that is from 4 p.m. onward at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi, a very special event which is taking place. And we extend a very hearty welcome to Priyanka Saxena Ray, ma'am, and let her give us the vision. And thereafter, we will proceed. First of all, join me in extending a very hearty welcome to Priyanka ji. It's a pleasure to have you with us. And let's get
Thank you
the
so much.
glimpses
Thank you
from
so
your
much,
side.
sir, for having me.
Let's get the glimpses from your side of the forthcoming event. What exactly it is? How are you bringing the confluence of everybody together in the one potluck, one confluence together? What is the event like? Just share the vision.
So, sir, as people in the travel fraternity are aware that BOTT, Business of Travel Trade, was launched in 2019 with the sole purpose of being a very content-rich publication. For us, content has always been paramount. We believe we started digitally. We added our magazine to it. We added a daily newsletter, our surveys. Everything kept on adding, which was content related, and it just got picked up by people who wanted to consume information and knowledge on travel and tourism. So, taking that vision forward, the obvious next step was to have the travel fraternity gather together, to have a dialogue, to have a discussion, because to move forward in any which way, I think the most important thing is to come together, to discuss, to deliberate, to, think of ideas and ways. And there was a surge in tourism after COVID. It went really, really high, 2023. But 2024 was a good year, but a lot of people settled down, travel sentiments settled down. Of course, there were areas where there was too much tourism. Then there were areas where, which was struggling a bit. The elections were there. So, keeping all those things in mind, 2025 can be a game changer year. It is a year where all of us can plan about it, what it will be, and how can we again take it forward. So that was the idea. And but we wanted to do something different because I personally believe the attention span of people is very little these days, with their with their screens always in front of them. So we went for just 3.5 hour conclave. It starts at 4 o'clock at Bharat Mandapam, which is again a very unique and a very different venue where the G20 summit had taken place. For people in tourism, a conclave at a hotel is a very common thing. But we went out of our way and we wanted to have a different venue, so we opted for Bharat Mandapam, which has proved to be a quite tedious for us, but we went for it. And graciously, the tourism minister has consented to be there. He's the chief guest. We have DG ma'am, who's a very strong supporter. She keeps sharing our updates and information, so she's going to be there. And we have a very intriguing set of two panels. One is going to talk about inbound tourism and domestic tourism. It's called India Tourism 2025, wherein we are going to talk about, the various means and ways of how tourism can be boosted in the year 2025. We very carefully selected our speakers. So we've got Ms. Mugdha Sira from the government, we've got Dr. Jyotsna Suri from the hospitality sector, we've got Mr. Vinay Malhotra from Indigo, and we have Mr. Rajiv Kohli, who's a tour operator, deals in inbound. We have country head of booking.com. So a good we have Ms. Tanuja Pandey, who's going to represent the MICE segment. So we have tried to kept it a mix so that we are able to get a wholesome perspective on the subject. And our time willing, we want to also keep the format of the session very interactive. So we're going to open the floor after the initial flow. We're going to open the floor for question answer so that people in the audience, our travel agents and tour operators, they can ask their queries, have their queries answered. And the second session that we have, that is outbound. So outbound again is a very important segment of travel and tourism. So going with the same flow again, we've got Manish Puri from Air India, we've got Yumi Talwar from VFS, which is again very important. So we've got Dave Carver from Azigo. Insurance again is a big thing. So just we've got Seema from Preferred Hotels, we've got Isha Goel from Stig Group. So we've tried to encapsulate all verticals of travel and tourism. And for the first time, we have a representation from Noida International Airport as well. So that is something which is in news, which is 2025. People are going to look forward to the Noida Airport opening. So we have Surabhi from there as well. So let's see. We are all excited, and we are looking forward to having a good conclave.
Wonderful, wonderful. Such a pleasure and getting so much of insight from you. And we wish you all the best for this event, which is
Thank
coming
you.
up in a
Thank
big
you.
way. And may God bless you with your vision, with your
Thank you.
dynamism, and with your future, looking into what all travel and tourism. We all get, Priyanka ji, biased in our life with the areas we get associated with.
True.
Now, 1988 onwards, when I got into the Ministry of Tourism, Government of
Right.
India on deputation from the Ministry of Defense. And my forte was basically what kind of a human resource, what kind of a manpower should be developed for travel and tourism, hospitality, airlines, MICE,
Right.
and a couple of other segments which are
Right.
coming up. I would make a humble request you keep 5 minutes for HR also, where the education and skill can also get garnishing and little bit of a flavor which can come, because when I moved with my team
Right.
way back in 1988 89 all the way to Gwalior and set up that IITTM institute over there,
Right.
and then 5 institutions coming up in different places. And nowadays, more than education, we are focusing on skills. If you
Right.
get a skilled manpower, if you
Right.
have the people with the right skills, with the
Right.
right competencies, with the right talent,
Right.
Priyanka ji's
No, you
daily
have just touched
newsletter.
the chord, sir. We did have a session, but kyunki, like I said, we wanted to, the attention span of people is less, and we
Yes,
wanted to limit
yes,
it to two sessions. But
yes,
your suggestion is most welcome.
uh,
It matches our thought
yes,
process as well, and I can only assure you this is one of the many more conclaves to come. And skilling and
right,
AI are two topics
yes,
which are going to
yes,
be hot on our. I just wanted to show you something as well. This is the
yes.
book. That is going to, this is another highlight of our
Wow,
conclave. It's a book that we are
wow,
launching. It's called
wow.
Tourism 2025, which is a collection of destinations, both inbound and outbound, MICE venues, and some plush hotels, because we believe that people are now looking for off the beat things, some unique experiences. So we've tried to collate some data on this. So
Wonderful,
this will be
wonderful.
launched by the tourism minister on the occasion. So we're very happy
Great,
about that as well.
great, great. We are looking forward to. We are looking forward to.
Great, great. And if I can just
So,
say through your medium that it's an invite-only invitation. However,
okay.
if there is anyone who wishes to join us, they
Huh.
can write to us at, they can write to me at priyanka@bottindia.com, and we'll
Okay.
be more than happy to consider their request and have their names in.
And we are also so very happy because every day we get valuable input from you in India Tourism Club,
We try, sir. We
and
try.
the
Thank
entire
you.
fraternity enjoys it so much. And I'm the first to give the thumb every day over there
Yes,
when we
yes,
go through
yes.
that.
A very
It's really
strong
lovely,
supporter, sir.
really
Absolutely,
lovely.
absolutely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here onto the bot. Once again, you can see Honorable Tourism and Culture Minister of India, Union Minister. He's going to be the chief guest. It's at Bharat Mandapam. It's in New Delhi. And earlier it was known as Pragati Maidan. Am I correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was
Yes,
Pragati
yes.
Maidan. This is where, after refurbishment, the very first and the only G20 summit happened. So
Yeah.
all the heads of the state, our own Prime Minister, all
Wow.
have been welcomed there. So it's a very grand venue. It's a very classy
Great,
venue. And
great,
we hope
great.
all our panelists, all our delegates, all our speakers will enjoy it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. We wish you all the best, Priyanka
Thank you,
ji.
sir.
And
Thank you so much.
just to share with you every week in this India Tourism this week, because as I told you, the old habits die hard. So the
Right.
HR, artificial intelligence, technology, and tourism, human resource plays very important role next to
Absolutely.
our heart. So AI in
Absolutely.
travel and tourism and hospitality, what are the benefits of artificial intelligence? This program is going live world over, so I'm not going to read it out. Let people see it in their own times. And what are the best AI tools this week, which has come in hospitality? We are listing out that also over here, and how we are using artificial intelligence in hospitality, which are the new tools which are coming up. It's a great, great sprinkling effect which is coming, and we all got to adopt artificial intelligence the best possible way. Ladies and gentlemen, these are some gadgets. Imagine how much is coming. So, Priyanka ji and all the audience, those who have joined us today, thank you very much. Look forward to meeting you next
Thank you,
Sunday
sir.
again
Thank you. Look forward.
and
Thank you.
meet you on the soil, Bharat Mandapam
Yes,
on
looking
18th
forward to
at
that.
4 p.m.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Namaskar.
Namaskar,
Namaskar.
sir.